Welcome. Welcome to the inspiring island of Saint Lucia. I hope you're doing well today. And thank you for taking the time to join me when you're out of this busy day, probably for you, on this exciting new wellness webinar series that we are launching. I'm very thrilled to start this wellness webinar series, and we are going to cover all things wellness happening in Saint Lucia. I'll let everyone tune in, so please get comfortable. Before we start, feel free to grab your favorite drinks, your coffee. And also feel free to add your name in the chat box and where are you tuning in today. So we'll love to hear from you. I have a couple of housekeeping notes to share. Please keep your mic on mute throughout the presentation. For any question, you can use the chat box, but we're also going to have a Q&A session at the end. I'm sure you'll have questions for our speakers, for the properties, or for St. Lucia. We'll go over this question at the end. And if I miss any of your questions, please, you can always email me. You can always call me. I'm here to support you, and I would love to hear from you. Before we begin, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Francesca. I'm the new business development manager for St. Lucia Tourism Authority. I'm based in New York, and I take care of the Northeast region. I'm your go-to for all things St. Lucia, and I'd love to hear of all your amazing trips that you're doing for St. Lucia, for your guests, and I'm here to support you on your soling journey. Any questions, anything you need to get closer to St. Lucia, I'm here. Today, I'm just going to share some general information about St. Lucia. For those of you that are new to her, I know that we have here today a lot of travel advisors that are well familiar with St. Lucia, but for those of you that are new, I'm going to cover some basics to get you inspired to start your selling journey with St. Lucia. Hi, Randy. And to know more, and then I will leave the floor to our amazing speakers today. And I'm sure you can't wait to hear about what the amazing LifeCo is in store for all of you and all our guests. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nancy. Okay. So this are wonderful speakers that were going to join us in a few. Azlihan Hozkurt, Hotel General Manager for the Ahila Resorts, and Berke Kavusoglu from the opening manager from the TheLifeCo St. Lucia. So please stay with us and we will have the opportunity to meet them in a little bit. So without further ado, let me introduce her. Who is she? So she is the only country named after a real woman, and she is an award-winning destination, a boutique luxury destination featuring some of the top resorts of the world. Of course, world-class gourmet dining, excellent sporting facility, event space, amazing diving experiences, and diverse attractions and a rich culture. And definitely my favorite thing about St. Lucia is average temperature is always between 22 and 28 degrees all year round. So it's it's always the perfect time to go and visit St. Lucia. There's no bad time to plan your trip or your traveler's trip to St. Lucia. It's always basically spa weather constantly. And here, let me give you her resume in numbers. She is tiny, only 27 miles long, 14 wide, and yet she can pack in over 25 waterfalls and springs. She has wonderful, picture-perfect beaches and 6,000 hotel rooms. So plenty of choices for your guest. From the south, Soufrière, to the north, you have amazing properties to work with in St. Lucia. There are over 150 adventures that you can build into your itineraries to keep your guests actually busy for weeks if they want to stay in St. Lucia for a long time. So let's talk about getting to St. Lucia. So I always say that a wonderful trip starts with an easy connection, and St. Lucia is actually closer than you think. Only 3 hours from Miami, only 4 hours from New York, 5 hours from Toronto. And There are two airports on the island, the international airport in the south, so you can see near Soufriere, and another airport, the George Charles Airport in the north, near to Castries. And this is the one for local connection and highland hopping in the Caribbean. And this summer, there are more connection, more nonstop flights for you to book. So JetBlue has two daily departure out of JFK. From Atlanta, you have a daily flight. United Airlines, you have Newark and Chicago on a weekly schedule. And American Airlines also offer connection out of Miami and Charlotte and Philadelphia. So nonstop run all summer. And for those of you selling the Northeast, the East Coast getaways are wonderfully convenient. So from the moment you get to the island, your clients get to the island, you feel right at home. And before the vacations actually begin, your vacation, your client's vacation before starts before the check-in. So you can choose to book for your travelers a luxury vehicle from the airport to get them from the airport to their hotel. Or what about a ferry ride? You can also hop on a ferry like this one, the Fantasy Island. It's a fun way to get to the marina and then to their hotel. Or also, what about an helicopter ride? This is also perfect for your honeymooners. It is perfect for your VIP guests that want a breezy transfer, only 12 minutes from the international airport to the local airport in Castries. There's no better transfer, right? So a lot of variety of transportation, including so via land, via sea, via air, so many ways to travel around. Hi, Denise. Okay. So what makes Saint Lucia different? So when you sell Saint Lucia, what do you think makes Saint Lucia different? Saint Lucia is actually naturally beautiful. And any corner of the island, I think, Instagrammable. And the area is rich. All the island is rich in attractions, and there is something for everyone. Whether you're booking a vacation for a family, or maybe you're booking the perfect vacation for a young couple, or a female solo travel, a wellness retreat, this is a perfect destination. So there are a lot of degree of customization, and of course, the hospitality, the genuine hospitality on the island that your guest can experience. What if I say Slex? I'm sure a lot of you, and I see a lot of you already here, are already Slex certified or St. Lucia experts. But for those of you that don't know the program, if you want to know more about St. Lucia, if you're inspired to know more about St. Lucia and sell like an expert, you should definitely get Slex certified. This is the St. Lucia Expert Program. It's free. It's fast and it's packed with plenty of tools, incentives, and contacts to grow your business. So I would generally recommend to take a look at it. And you can even take a screenshot right now, register today if you're not already on Slex, and join the program and start selling more. And even when you join Slex, you not only stay connected with the island, with St. Lucia, with the team here at St. Lucia Tourism Authority, but you also get the opportunity to join our annual Global Piton Awards. I know that I had a few that I met recently at the Global Piton Awards. It was great. And this is an amazing celebration for our top sellers and their companions, their spouse, their friends that they want to bring along. And everything is taken care by St. Lucia. So please jump on the Slacks. I'm sure you've seen this before. How many of you have seen this new campaign? What kind of summer are you? So this is the new summer campaign introduced by St. Lucia Tourism Authority to invite travelers to choose their own version of St. Lucia summer. Because St. Lucia actually, and you know, speaks to many travelers. So it's a one destination and many, many ways to enjoy it. So let's start with the explorer, with your explorer guest. A journey to St. Lucia is definitely not complete if you don't enjoy the beauty of the iconic pitons. So the Gros Piton here, the Petit Piton, is two volcanic peaks that are rising straight from the sea and are amazing. And of course, the UNESCO World Heritage Site that you don't want to miss. When you get to Saint Lucia, you can hike the pitons, you can dive the pitons, or you can just take in their beauty while sailing around the island. Maybe you can drink a piton too. So beyond the beaches and the beautiful pitons, St. Lucia is home also to an incredible biodiversity. The island boasts over 19 acres of protected rainforest, hiking trails, botanical gardens, and gives you a lot of options for natural lovers, hiking, trekking, and also forest bathing, the new thing. So just being immersed in this nature makes you feel instantly better. And being present, being focused, just smelling the fresh air of the flora, of the vegetation, the lush vegetation. So many options for natural lovers. And speaking of flora, have you seen the beautiful, colorful diamond waterfalls, mineral bath, and botanical gardens near Soufriere? This is a 6-acre award-winning private park offering a natural retreat outside from the outside world. So your clients here can experience the beauty and the lushness of the tropics with the park's diverse range of tropical plants and flowers and birds. And speaking of birds, did you know that actually St. Lucia has 6 endemic species of birds? Lots of variety for people that love nature, bird watching, incredible flora, incredible fauna on the island for your guest. And the Caribbean's only drive-in volcano. Yes, so locals call it the Fountain of Youth. It's located in Soufriere and is truly a geothermal wonder. So here you can drive easily up to the crater. It's a dormant volcano, don't worry about it. And you can do a tour, a 30-minute tour, and then you can head down to the mud bath and get joyfully muddy in this warm therapeutic mineral mud, and you come out 10 years younger. Yep, and smiling here to here. So this is an amazing experience, definitely for your guests that are looking for wellness, fun experience on the island, and this is definitely a must. And for the travelers, they are looking also to experience the local culture, get a sense of the local flair, enjoy a fun night. A must visit is also Gros Islet weekly block party. So this fishing village of Gros Islet transforms into a fun street festival filled with Caribbean music and dancing and local food. And this has been running for over 15 years. And it's happening every Friday after sunset. We're at the northern part of the island, so please include it in your itinerary, into your recommendation. And I'm sure a lot of you already do include the Gros Islet. It's a fun, fun way to experience local culture in St. Lucia. And as you can see, so in St. Lucia, you can plan your own getaway. So you can pick your favorite adventure and you can customize it. There are so many options to put together amazing itineraries for your guests, whether it's a couple, whether it's a family with kids, whether it's a fun retreat for friends. So you can actually have it all in St. Lucia. And definitely, yes, Romance. St. Lucia speaks Romance and is celebrated globally as the most romantic destination in the Caribbean. 16 times leading honeymoon destination the last 7 years in a row. So St. Lucia knows about romance. She knows everything about romance, how to make a vacation unforgettable. It's perfect for your honeymooners. It's perfect for your romantic escapes, destinations, weddings, you name it. St. Lucia will definitely wow them. And here, just wanted to share this beautiful picture from Calabash Cove, a romantic setting, oceanfront, intimate, refined, and as you can see, naturally romantic. no filters needed. So this is the kind of celebrations that your guest would definitely remember for years to come, and they want to come back to celebrate their anniversary. So it is perfect for milestone anniversary, for wow renewal. So that's definitely an easy destination solution to think of for this romantic escapes. And what about your foodie travelers? I would say that the local cuisine is actually exploring local food, local cuisine is one of the true joys of travel. Food is really a beautiful window into a destination culture, history, tradition, and St. Lucia definitely does not disappoint. It has these vibrant Creole flavors, fresh local ingredients, warm island hospitality. Definitely a destination for flavor seekers. And what about chocolate? Yeah, let's big chocolate. St. Lucia produces one of the best in the world. I'm sure some of you have tasted it. It's really a genuine chocolate lover paradise. And you can definitely arrange for your guests chocolate classes, a visit to cocoa plantations, fun for the kids too, and chocolate adventures. So chocolate, 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 so many ways to experience and taste chocolate on the island. And of course, the Castries Market. Castries Market is definitely one of my favorite. It's one of the best place to feel the heartbeat of St. Lucia. It is colorful, it is lively, it's full of local character, just fresh, think about fresh tropical fruit and spices and handmade crafts. It gives your clients a real sense of place. And here we're featuring the St. Lucia's national dish, green fig and saltfish. It's perfectly, I would say it's a nice addition to your itinerary, a visit to the market, and you can pair it with a culinary walk, with a cooking experience, a Creole lunch, so many ways. And it's been named, by the way, the top 10 best food markets in the world by National Geographic. And here we come with the recharger, the wellness. And yes, your wellness travelers looking for this rejuvenating vacation for them, St. Lucia is truly a natural reset. It's a perfect destination to relax for those into holistic well-being, clean cuisine, or endless way to recharge in St. Lucia. And here, a screenshot of Stone-filled Villa Resort with this beautiful outdoor yoga deck that's close to Sofia. You can enjoy yoga classes here, spa treatments, restorative experiences, you name it. You'll come back totally new. Oh, and this is Robotel Hotel Chocolat for your chocolate infused massage. Speaking of chocolate again. So wellness is definitely woven throughout the island, throughout St. Lucia, and there are many hotels offering beautiful spa programs and personalized treatments. And I wanted to just give you a few to look at, and I'm happy to connect. But I wanted to just give you a sense of the one that offer wonderful spa treatments and restorative experience. So the Windjammer Landing, the Sugar Beach, the East Winds, Gin Mountain, Ladera, plenty of options for your guest to create their perfect wellness vacation. So, what do you think of that? No better place to be than San Lucia. So, with so many wellness properties, natural attractions, cultural experiences, St. Lucia really gives you many ways to keep your clients inspired. So, when your clients ask this summer where I'm going to go, where are you going to send me, where we should go as a family, we should go as a couple for maybe a wellness recharge or a getaway, a short weekend or a summer vacation. Yes, St. Lucia is a beautiful place to begin. And if you are sending clients to St. Lucia this summer, here we go with the carnival. So it's one of the Highland most vibrant celebrations. It is a wonderful opportunity for your clients to experience St. Lucia at its most festive and energetic. So I hope you get the chance to have Travelers Experience Carnival. And without further ado, I want to introduce now wonderful speakers, Asli Han from the hotel general manager from the Haila Resort, and Berke Kawusoglu, the opening manager, the Life Co Saint Lucia. So I want to welcome them and thank them for joining us today. I'm going to stop my sharing and welcome them in so they can cover all about Saint Lucia and LifeCo. Thank you, Aslan.
Yes, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Hello from Saint Lucia. So I'm gonna do this very small introduction before the life course starts, which is our flagship uh, hotel. So I'm gonna share my screen for a while. So here is the Isla Resort. It's the whole project, which is I'm gonna give you the small info about it. So here is the LifeCo. This is the whole project. In our project, we have three resorts, which is the LifeCo, and then Isla Palm Hotel, which is the family hotel. Then Isla Cove Hotel. This is adult only hotel, and we have big conference center, residential area and the big jetty. It's all together. It's the longevity village. So it's all starts with the LifeCo. So as an island resort, we would like to welcome you to the big development. And now I can pass this word to the Mr. Berke and get more detailed about what's the LifeCo and Holistic Wellbeing Center and what's the wellness mean for us. Or thank you for joining today. So thank you. I'll just stop my screen.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Aslan.
Thank you, Aslan. Thank you, Francesca. Hello to everyone who is joining us here. I am right now starting my slideshow. First of all, holistic well-being comes to Caribbeans, and we are so happy to be here. After 20 years, we are on this side of the world. As I said, we are a 20-year-old company with centers in Phuket, now Saint Lucia, Egypt, and three other centers in uh, Turkey. One is a mountain resort, and two of them is near holiday resorts like Bodrum and Antalya. So our flagship center, Saint Lucia, opened in April, and we've been accepting guests since then. So, where do we come from? We as humans are not designed to what we are doing right now. We are not designed to have endless task lists and deadlines. Before, while people in the nature, they were having maybe three, four triggers a day, and they were mostly related to if this lion gonna catch me, if I'm gonna bring food to my wife, how am I gonna pass this obstacle in front of me? In the nature, we had only these triggers, but now we have endless WhatsApp messages, endless emails. We are not eating food. This is not food that we eat. We are eating products. We are always in fight and flight and fight and flight mode. We are in a sedentary lifestyle. We are sitting all the time. We are not designed to sit as like this one. So our point of view is we should go back to us as humans as how we were designed before. So the this mismatch between the nature, us in the nature and us in this world, in this time of our lives, creates a lot of toxins mentally and physically for us. Chronic stress, a food deficiency, burnout, physical toxins like heavy metals from many things, even from the wall you can get toxins in this world. All these toxins and negative things circulating around us create certain diseases inside us, and these are, for example, chronic diseases. Chronic diseases come up because of lifestyle. And the reason 93% of all deaths are because of chronic diseases. Um, for us, hospitals or modern medicine is doing more symptom management. When you go to a doctor for surgery, you get surgery back to your own life. For us, lifestyle is the real medicine. While they are here, we try to give them a gist of the lifestyle that they're supposed to have. And because we put them in a certain system, they get results. Weight loss is a is a side effect for us. Weight loss happens anyhow. Of course, we offer programs for weight loss related goals, but when they come here, they come for, as I said, weight loss, for chronic disease management, mostly diabetes, hypertension, also heart-related diseases. We've been having programs now for managing the process of quitting GLP-1 products. Plus, they come for, how do you say, reset, mostly from burnout or chronic stress. So mental related requests are very high, especially after pandemic. And because of the beauty of our destination and our center, they come for guilt-free holiday. Not everybody wants to go to the holiday for eating, drinking all day. They go back home more tired. But here, when they come to us, the food they eat, the environment, the activities they take, uh, that's the real resting. We our foundations are mental, because holistic wellness. I said holistic wellness. Holistic wellness means you have to touch upon all parts of wellness to get someone into a change process to give them a result. So we detoxify the body by first of all leaving toxic lifestyle out, but also we are the nutrition plans we provide, and the therapies and treatments we provide, activities we provide, are mostly towards supporting detoxification process and our mental wellness programs. And we have a whole world at the LifeCo for mental well-being with our own programs and our own devices, as I said, and the team. We have a team of experts for this. We are expecting yes in that regard. I mentioned this before. For us, healing is through mindset change. Healing is through the environment, the lifestyle, and change of diet. Drugs and surgery are just emergency management, as it writes here. You get the drug, nothing is solved. You don't change your lifestyle, it will come back. So, what we mean by result oriented or holistic is, for example, we have detoxification on one hand, but I mentioned this a lot. Nutrition is the main pillar for us. We have 14 programs. 10 of them are juice programs. 4 of them are food programs. So these juice programs and food programs have different aims. We don't accept guests just for accommodation. I will tell you what's included in the package, and I will get into prices a bit. But we have spa, beauty, biohacking technologies. We have many advanced devices for longevity guests. The guests not coming with a pain, but is willing to spend money and time for something they do beyond. These are type of people that have a red light bed in their houses, and they're looking for somewhere, a retreat, where they can push even more. We have assisted AI-based gym for them. We have able to 5 to 7 liters of blood we can clean with a very advanced device. We have mental well-being practices. As I said, a team around it. And we have an activity schedule, a guest follows. We have doctor consultations and wellness coach consultations. Just to give an idea for guest experience, they come when they do a juice program. The body spends its most of its energy for digestion. When they stop eating and when they get real nutrition from juice, which includes bentonite clay and psyllium, increasing the detoxification effects, the body spends all this energy now to resting. So I'm sure many of you didn't have a week where you didn't chew at all, but you will understand the uh, value of this fasting method once you start applying it. And you wouldn't apply it if you wouldn't come to the LifeCo. So we create awareness here for these type of practices. Our daily rates include accommodation is just one part of it. Our daily rates include nutrition plans like you see here from master detox to green juice to ketogenic diet to water fasting and mental wellness menu. Doctor consultations included consultation with wellness coaches, some daily clinic services, spa use, body analysis before and after, live blood analysis, and unlimited refreshments. You can enjoy health refreshments during your stay. So our package is more like a all-inclusive well-being accommodation when you look at it with in our own way. So as I said, we have many pillars and people come for many different reasons. We have people coming for beauty, women, and menopause, how to manage their menopause. They come for it. They come for cancer prevention. They come for liver detoxing, weight loss, digestive health. Because from your colon to your skin to your organs, internal system, we help detoxify you. Of course, it cannot be without the mind. So we have 54 rooms, but we have 46 rooms coming up for Blue Zone residences from Isla Project. These are 2+1, 1+1 beautiful high-end residences, and 54 rooms are dedicated to LifeCo itself. Our average daily rate is $800 a night, but this rate includes all these items. So it's not just accommodation. The rate includes all these items on its own. Average stay duration we face in Saint Lucia is 7 to 10 nights. Actually, we have two guests next month coming for 18 days. Long stays for us is very common because people really want to heal and do it for good. And they trust us after 20 years of experience. In terms of long stay, we are better than an average hotel. Our average spend is based on their needs. On top of what I showed you, included items, they tend to spend $500, $300 per stay. It's normal, and we have a yearly capacity of around 5,000 guests. As Blue Zone approaches the project progresses, we will add more rooms to our list. But we dedicate a wellness coach and a doctor to our guests. So this personalized experience we cannot give up on the other hand. How do we normally receive bookings? Of course, we work with travel agencies and tour operators, direct individual bookings. We have a good repeat guest ratio, but USA this part of the world is a new market for us. We have OTA channels. A lot of retreat partners and requests are coming. There is a community, transformative community. They say, can we host a retreat here? We say yes, of course. And we work on a package with them. For November, we have like 2, 3 retreats happening here in the center. We have a lot of coaching sessions in our centers because they say this, how do you say, corporate coaches or coaches for managers or business leaders, they come to our center with their mentees because they say, you hear, I have the best coaching experience to my client. The food supports it, the environment supports it, everything supports it. So That's why corporates prefer our centers in different ways. More and more companies are sparing budget for wellness. They can come, they can choose us to have a retreat with their team, and we do all the rest of arrangements for them because we have setting for business meetings and trainings, etc. Well, we are very open to collaboration. We, for any with any travel agency, we co-create the products for them because this is not a regular touristic concept, all in one or breakfast only. We have to be collaborative in terms of what we offer to the guests or what you offer to the guests. Here we support you a lot with our wellness team and sales team. We try to give you an idea of what you can offer to them. So, and we listen to your ideas. We created some packages towards travel agencies. All of them were co-creation because they know the guest and we know the concept. We have to meet at some point. So once you reach out to us, we will be very supportive on what you can actually offer to your clients. And we can, you are always welcome. We can meet here. I will give you my email at the end of the presentation. You should see the center. It's beautiful. And I will show you a little bit of it. This is my email. I'm not sure, maybe we'll do this presentation will go to you after this webinar. So you can see my email or you can note it down if you wish. Just, I want to show you, Francesca, if I'm not out of time, just a day at the LifeCo, how does it look like? One of our shootings. And yani just to show our center, this is our center in beautiful Rodney Bay. The service area of our center is mostly towards clinic and lobby, juice bar, and spa, plus some activity areas like yoga areas, etc. This is our lobby. I can show you like this. This is the view from the clinic. Our clinic has IV stations and a lot of devices and a beautiful view. This is the view from our suite room, and this is the building for our suite rooms. This is a view from our standard room. As you can see, we have 3 room types: standard, suite, and superior. All of them have sea view. All of them have sea view, and we have Turkish hammam. And another view from one of our superior rooms, and infrared sauna. We have massage rooms. We have so if you if if it's possible, I will try to send you an info kit after this webinar so that you can have a more better understanding of what we are doing. So that's it from my side. Thank you for listening, and I'd be happy to listen to your questions and answer them. You can take
Thank you,
over.
Berke. We do have a question that's from Sandra Morris. Do you offer any travel agent experience to visit or stay at the resort? She's asking.
If you leave us such a request, of course, we will take it into consideration. We did it with 2 travel agencies so far, and we'd be happy to have you in the terms that we handshake. So we are very open to this because we are in opening. Actually, opening is finished. We are now accepting guests, but we are more open now to and responsive to this type of collaborations, of course.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wonder if we have more questions. Please feel free to drop it in the chat box. We have Berka that can answer any question for you about your booking needs, about the property, if you need to visit. He gave us a very insightful presentation, but trust me, you have to go there and visit and see it to
For sure.
understand the kind of wellness, the rich wellness program that they have, they can offer your guest. So I
For
want to
sure.
thank Berke for the presentation. I'm going to share with those of you attending today the presentation that we had from Berke, the presentation from Asli Han. So you have for reference, you have their contact information for booking. You have my contact right here on this side. To feel free to reach out to me anytime for all your questions about St. Lucia. I hope we inspired you with some new ideas, fresh ideas about your wellness retreats for St. Lucia. And I want to thank you for taking the time to join us today. I know you have a very busy day, and 4th of July is coming. We have lots of programs, so thank you so much. If we don't have other questions, I will say goodbye to all of you and thank you again. And I will see you soon. We're going to have another webinar in a month, so I'll see you. I'll see you soon. I want to thank Berkey again and Hasli Han. And
I think we have a question. Do you serve alcohol?
oh,
Um,
yeah, I do actually. Yes, do you serve alcohol?
no,
And you
we do not
guys,
serve alcohol. Even coffee is due to we don't serve alcohol for sure. The guests from other resorts in the complex have they don't have access. They have access if they're gonna practice wellness. They cannot bring their own coffee, alcohol, food. It must be a very contaminated environment for us, for the respect of other guests, and for you to get the result.
there's a second part of the question. Do guests from other resorts in the complex have access or vice versa?
Of course, we offer for Lucians, we offer or for the guests from other resorts, day passes. We have weekend package deals from Caribbean for Caribbean market. Um, you can come spend the day or do detox without accommodation. It's up to you, but we have access. You can take therapies. You can use our sauna, treatments, even doctor consultation. Everything is available for other resorts.
Thank you, Denise, for this good
Thank
questions.
you.
Yes, I don't see other question coming up, but please, as you watch this recording, if you do have questions, and please feel free to reach out to me or the team at LifeCo that can help you. I'm very happy and to have had you today for this hour. And thank you again. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.